y'all, it's JJ, the Queen. Welcome to your awakening. Transcending through love. As we welcome in this new year, I think it's time we create some new patterns, beginning with you and me, changing how we see love, transcending through love, seeing the pattern. I guess let's start with the truth. I didn't fall in love. I didn't fall in love too fast. I stayed too long. I stayed because I thought love was supposed to cost me something. I stayed because I thought endurance meant depth. I stayed because I believed that if I could just love better, the pain would eventually turn into proof. And for a long time, I called that strength. But today, I'm here to tell you something different. Love is not meant to break you in order to be real. It's not meant to hollow you out, shrink you, or ask you to disappear in the name of connection. And if you've ever confused suffering for devotion, this space is for you. Let's take time to recognize the pattern. I used to think I had bad luck in love. Same endings, different faces. The intensity, the chemistry, the deep conversations till 2 a.m. The feeling of finally being seen. And then the confusion, the inconsistency, the slow erosion of my boundaries. And for the longest time, I asked the wrong questions. I kept asking, why do I keep attracting this type of person? But the question was, why do I keep choosing familiarity over peace? Because familiarity feels like safety, even when it hurts. Because our nervous system don't seek what's healthy. They seek what's known. And I didn't know that yet. I didn't know that what I called chemistry was often my nervous system recognizing a pattern it learned long before romance ever entered the picture. Patterns form in childhood. Patterns shape how love was modeled. Patterns shaped by what I had to do to be seen, chosen, or safe. So I stayed. I overgave. I overexplained. I overextended. Not because I was weak, but because I was wired for survival. there came a moment, and maybe you've had this too, where you realize something quietly devastating. A shift. I wasn't afraid of being alone. I was afraid of meeting myself without distraction. Because when the relationship ended, the noise stopped. The chaos stopped. The emotional roller coaster stopped. And all that was left was me. My needs, my grief, my unmet desires, my unhealed parts, asking to be seen. And I realized I had been using love as a mirror, but never as a place to truly arrive. That's when the question changed. Not, why did this happen to me? But, what is this trying to teach me? And that's when everything shifted. Because love stopped being something that happened to me and became something that was revealing me to myself. Realization. Here's the truth. People never say out loud. Healing doesn't start when the relationship ends. It starts when you stop romanticizing the pain. When you stop calling emotional inconsistency passion. When you stop calling emotional absence depth. When you stop mistaking intensity for intimacy. Real love is not chaotic. It doesn't keep you guessing. It doesn't punish you for having needs. Real love expands your sense of self. It doesn't shrink it. And when you start to understand this, you realize something powerful. Every relationship you've had was preparing you, not punishing you, preparing you. Each one showed you a boundary you hadn't learned yet, a voice you hadn't used, a version of yourself that was still asking for permission to exist. You weren't falling. You weren't failing. You weren't failing at love. You were evolving through it. This is the moment of awakening. The moment where you stop asking. The moment where you stop asking. Why do I keep attracting this? And start asking, what within me is ready to be healed? You stop auditioning for love. You stop proving your worth. You stop confusing longing with connection. You begin to choose from clarity, not chemistry. You choose relationships that feel safe in your body, not just exciting in your mind. You choose reciprocity, consistency, emotional availability, and the most powerful shift of all, you stop trying to be chosen and start choosing yourself. That's when love changes. That's when everything changes. Integrating into your higher self. So, if you're right here now, listening to this, nodding quietly, feeling seen in a way you didn't expect, know this. You're not behind, you're not alone, you're not broken, you're not too much. I've been in the very same place as you. You're becoming conscious, and awareness is the doorway to transformation. You are learning how to love without abandoning yourself. You are learning how to stay open without bleeding. You are learning how to hold your heart with reverence. This is what growth actually looks like. Not dramatic, not loud, but honest. Steady, intentional. And the love that meets you on the other side of this, it will feel different. It will feel calm, mutual. It will feel safe to receive. Because by then you will have become someone who knows how to receive it. So, if today's message resonates, if something inside you softened or stirred or cracked open just a little, sit with it. Let it breathe. Let it teach you. You don't need to rush your healing. You don't need to rush the next chapter. You're not late. You're not too far off. You're right on time. This is your awakening. This is your beginning. This is the beginning of loving differently. And I'll be right here as we continue this journey together. Peace and love and light.